Well, Canadian Super Bowl fans have plenty to cheer for today. A record-breaking 3 Canadians will hit the gridiron, including Seattle Seahawks punter Jon Ryan. Now, the Regina native is also the first person from Saskatchewan ever to play in the Super Bowl. And as you can see, his family is pretty excited. And here's an interesting fact. His family includes someone Canadian political fans are familiar with. The Speaker of the House, Andrew Scheer, is Ryan's brother-in-law, and he joins us now on the phone from New York. Hello to you, Andrew.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm great. Now, I got to start off here. First of all, I was tickled to hear. I didn't realize that Jon Ryan was your brother-in-law. But that said, you are the Speaker of the House of Commons. Your job is to maintain an air of neutrality. How neutral are you going to be today?
Just about zero. I'm going to be very, very partisan today, and taking a step out of the neutral position I have. It's going to be nice to pick a side and be very vocal about it.
Well, that said, though, Toronto's Orlando Franklin, he plays for the Denver Broncos. Is not a little neutrality in order for him?
Well, I hope he has a good game personally, but of course, being in the family of Jon Ryan and being a Seahawks fan for the past few years, I'm afraid I'll be wearing my colors today.
I think that's fair. And, we should point out, though, when it comes to divided loyalties, you've had to navigate some difficult minefields before, because in the past, Jon played for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. You're from Saskatchewan, and you had to basically navigate that one, didn't you?
Yeah, that one was a little bit more tricky because I had gotten elected in 2004, and Jon started playing with the Bombers just the next year. And if you've ever been to a Labor Day Classic at Taylor Field, there's no way a Regina politician could show up in a Blue Bombers jersey and get out alive. So that one was probably my most, that's probably where I learned to be diplomatic with things like that.
Well, listen, we're helping you out here, Andrew, because as we're talking, we're showing a live shot of Regina. So we're giving a shout out to the hometown for you as we talk about football in New York.
Absolutely. Well, it's been a great year for football for Regina. We had a great Grey Cup with a great result. Obviously, Regina did a great job hosting that, and Regina's really turned out to support Jon Ryan and his family. They raised the man flag at City Hall, and there's been a lot of media coverage, and it's been great the way the community has supported Jon's career.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you off camera where people in Regina get all those watermelons in wintertime. But that said, I also want to talk about Jon and how he's doing, how the family's doing ahead of the game.
Yeah, well, I was hosting a conference in Ottawa with the provincial speaker, so I just got here yesterday afternoon. But it's been amazing. Jon's mother, Barb, was meeting up with some of the family of the other players. There's a lot of hype, but underneath it all, I think a lot of the players are, getting to the point where they get a little bit nervous. It's a zoo down here. You can't walk more than a couple blocks without some type of Super Bowl themed venue or event going on. And but I think when you get away from all the pre-game hype, there are a bunch of players that their whole career has been building up to this, and so there is that nervousness around, especially with Jon's media family.
Now, before I let you go here, Andrew, I have to point out that football fans in New Jersey famously take their shirts off, paint their faces. Do we need to worry about any embarrassing pictures from the Speaker of the House of Commons?
My director of communications made me promise that I don't do anything like that. So I can assure voters that they will not have to see anything like that in Canada with me doing anything remotely like that.
Well, listen, if you happen to find a watermelon, we'll accept that photo.
Well, you know what they say about politicians wearing hats? I better be careful about a watermelon helmet.
Fair enough, Andrew. Listen, I'm very happy that you got to see the game live, and best of luck to Jon Ryan, and have fun with your family.
Sounds good. Thanks so much, and appreciate the call.
Thanks, Andrew.
Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, arguably, as we talk about the Super Bowl, there's no bigger musical spectacle than the Super Bowl halftime show. And the specials have recently drawn even bigger ratings than actual parts of the game itself. And like all events, the performances range from the spectacular to the stinkers. Past shows by Paul McCartney, Janet Jackson, and U2 are considered among the best. New Kids on the Block, Aerosmith, and the Black Eyed Peas, well, they are remembered for being a little more lackluster. Now, this year's halftime show will feature a tag team of Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, so a lot to watch at the halftime show.
Let's live it up. Show
sofa. Let's get